Let us discuss your failures.
So hey, this VOD was submitted by KalpKio is his name on Discord, and I'm only doing this kind of because I kind of feel like he's been here since like the very beginning. I don't have many VODs right now, but like this video is really like an example of what not to send in, because like it's only half a game. It missed 30 seconds at the beginning. He edits it a little bit and the controller dies. So like, Kalp, try to get me like a full game, and you don't edit it, don't do anything really to it. Just get a full game from start to finish. If you're having trouble, I made a new channel Discord that lets you, it tells you how you can record if you're having trouble. I don't know how you've decided to record, or like, you know, because I have a PVR, but some people don't have those, you know, because those cost money, but there's ways to work around it. So it's a Zen Bronze game on King's Row, so I'll give it my best shot, but there's not going to be a lot to talk about because it's only half the game.
I'm under attack. I require aid.
So at Bronze, we're not going to really focus on tons of things, because there's going to be tons of things we could talk about, but you know, at this level, trying to fix, like, doing something that, you know, a Diamond player does, or what a Plat player needs to work on, is not going to really help you, you know, because your team's not going to group up, your team's not going to do all these things, your team's not going to follow out on calls. So you really have to focus on your individual play, and that's really the only way you get out of Bronze, is that you have to really focus on yourself and how you can improve and impact the game. Yes, that's how you do it in everything. Like, everything needs to be focused on yourself, but what I mean by that is doing out call outs, or, you know, doing something as a team better. Really, your team's never going to follow up like that. If they do, that's great, but that almost never happens at these levels. So as a Zen, you need to frag out, because no one's going to peel for you, no one's going to protect you from anyone, from any of their, you know, their tracer or anything. And so the best thing you can do is just pick a buddy and just try to make their lives better. So if you're going to play like a healer, you know, a Bronze DPS needs to just carry, a tank player needs to also kind of like pick a buddy, like probably the other tank, and make their lives easier, or their main healer, and try to protect them. So that's how you get out of Bronze. Just pick someone on your team each game and try to make their lives better. So Zen, your healing is not going to do a lot for tanks, and your Discord isn't either, so you should probably find like a DPS buddy and orb them and Discord whatever they are. This isn't great advice for when you go up, because you need to play more as a team the more you go up the ranks. So like there, you never Discorded anything. You're keeping your heal orb on the critical health Orisa, which is good. Now you Discord. You switch, but he has self heal, so Orisa really needs to keep it. You never Discorded that Orisa, and like, so like positioning things are things you could probably work on at this level. Just like, so see, you have safety here behind this shield, but you're shooting that shield. her shield. So you could, you know, come a little bit more over to the left and shoot around her shield like your Orisa is doing to do damage. So you move forward, back and forth here in front of her, not in cover or in safety. She's not looking at you, so it's, you know, you're like, oh, whatever, but like doing this kind of stuff will get you killed. You never like discord any of those people. You know, like, oops. So Orisa just asked for healing. Sorry. So Orisa calls for healing. You can see that she doesn't have any health. You don't give her the orb. So you also see your Moira is at critical. You're a little late giving her the orb. So these are the kind of small things. Like, you're not the DPS. So this is the first thing you should be trying to do, is getting your orbs on the right things.
Assistance would be appreciated.
I've sighted the enemy.
Repetition is the path to mastery.
And so, like, you know, what am I supposed to do? Like, were you going to give the orb to the Orisa? You were a little late on it, but your controller died. So, like, this is why it's hard to, you know, I can't VOD review, like something like that. And it just makes for not a very good video for anyone else to watch. So, like, Tracer just kind of walks across you. It's kind of like you both kind of ignore each other. Or she just sucks completely. So, you don't want to face 1v1. Like, as Zen, don't go looking to duel people. You're gonna have to, but you saw that the Hanzo was over here, and now you're like leaving your team to go 1v1 this Hanzo. Like, Zen shouldn't be really looking to 1v1 people. And then, you know, like, so your team was already dead anyway. Maybe you could have ulted to save them, I don't know. But you had two problems. One, you went to go fight the Hanzo, and two is your controller. Like, what you said doesn't happen often, but then why didn't you just record another game?
I am under attack.
Surrender to my will.
Under attack.
Surrender.
Okay, so like, charging up a click should only be done in cover, and then you pop out to do damage. If you're going to sit out here in the open, like, look at this. You're open to attack right here from the enemy team. So you're exposing yourself, and you're just like, wait a minute, let me wait to shoot you, wait. So you do more DPS if you just use right trigger instead of trying to use left trigger to charge up these orbs. You only like do this when you're waiting, just like spam them. So you could have done it at the Bastion to like protect yourself so he couldn't kill you, and then you pop out to hit him. But now when it's a full out fight like this, you want to use primary fire. You know, so like it feels good to get those kind of attacks like that. Yeah, because you just like melt down a Junkrat, but you were just out in the open as Zarya could have melted you. It just you want to use primary fire.
Opportunity for change.
You know, that Hanzo's probably a Smurf, because, yeah, he doesn't have much. Oh, it's on your team. Your Hanzo's probably a Smurf. Let's see if let's look at this. Smurf, or don't play very often. For Smurf. If you see people with outstars at very low ranks, they're probably Smurfs at this level, but who knows? Not a Smurf. Well, let's I mean, check it out. You don't have the main tank anymore. They don't have a main tank either. They're going solo heal, quadruple DPS. But it's gonna be trickle fights anyway, so it's not like their massive DPS is gonna overwhelm you. Like team comp, like doesn't matter here. You should be playing the hero you think you'd be most effective as. And like your primary fire aim could use a lot of work.
Experience tranquility.
So like I don't know if this is awareness probably, but like none of you turn around as soon as that Sombra's like gotcha. Like and she's the one that's the biggest threat right now. And you're just like, oh look this way to aim at the enemy team that's backing off. So you're gonna have to work on like some awareness issues. Like that's a huge trigger. Like I would be trying to like now moving. Now she hacks you, which is, you know, like you're not really the biggest target at all, and you win the 1v1. So that's kind of things you're gonna have to do. You should be a little more aware of that though, because those flankers are probably gonna be coming for you, and as Zen, and you should be looking to fight those fights. But those are the fights you're gonna have to win to get out of bronze. I mean, you have to win those fights in every elo. But here, you're not going to get any peel. There's no Diva coming back to save you. Your Moira's not going to come back to heal you. You have no Lucio to boop them away. The Hog's not going to protect you. You know, like, this is completely your fight, and you have to win it. I mean, so now awareness. That tire came from behind you. So, Junk is probably behind you. But you immediately turn your back to where that tire came from, instead of trying to look to see like, what the hell? Because you heard fire in the hole and then the tire immediately came. So it's not like that you heard fire in the hole and the tire like flew all the way around the map. Like, he's right there, and you can hear it now. And now you're like trying to turn around and try to find him.
I cannot be stopped.
You know, like everything's just a whole extended trickle fight. So I'm not gonna be like, oh, you need to wait for your team or whatever, but just try to like. I guess Hog would not be a bad choice, but just pick a player on your team to like help them out. Discord what they're attacking, harmony them, and just trying to like play in a safe-ish way, like find walls and corners, and then when you climb up, you're gonna find better corners, better hiding places, and stuff like that. But right now, like you just need to get some understanding of what Zen does and how he can impact the fight. Because right now you're just playing Zen for, I mean, I don't know, maybe you like to charge right clicks or left trigger and put orbs in people's faces, which is fun, but you know, you just kind of put orbs out sometimes, you kind of discord things sometimes, but you don't really position yourself. You don't know your weaknesses and you don't know your strengths. Like Zen's weakness is like he's super immobile. He can't go anywhere fast at all. So you need to position yourself in the back line, but with a good line of sight to be able to harmony and discord things and then shoot at things. So, I mean, you're in voice comms, which is good. You know, I'm not going to try to focus on, like, what you should be going out, what you need to be at this level. And if anyone's even listening to you, you can just say, hey, you know, you probably, I hope you said, like, you need healing, I can't see you, Widowmaker or whatever. You know, you don't need to be super fancy. You don't need to be comboing alts or anything at bronze. You're just getting used to talking about the game to your teammates should be your focus. But like right now, like, it's taking you so long to give this Hanzo an orb. And then you kind of like get a deer in the headlights. You kind of go back and forth in front of the dragons. Right now, like you're struggling trying to hit anything. So besides like your aim, like you're standing out in this open area right here. Like they have a Hanzo and a Junkrat that just starts spamming right here. You have no cover at all. You could at least use this corner right here and hide right here. You have a mini health pack right here, and you can spam at them here. Poke out, shoot a left click, and go back in. But out here, you're just going back and forth with no cover. There's nothing. You're wide open to be shot. And like, you really need to slow down your shooting to figure out and aim, because like you're just spamming and kind of hoping you hit things. It's like, let's just watch. Let's try to like, let's go back to after this. Let's count how many times you shoot and how many things you hit. So 1, no hit. 2, no hit. 3 hit. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 25, 26, 27. There you go. It took you 27 shots to hit one shot. Like, you really need to focus on your aiming here too. Like, you can just go into deathmatch and you'll probably get destroyed. You go into deathmatch, you'll probably get destroyed. But the point isn't to win every fight; it's try to hit. So every time you get a dink headshot, you should be happy, and then, or even a body shot, and eventually you'll get a kill, and you'll be happy, and eventually you'll not get last, and you should be happy, and you just gotta keep going again and again and again until suddenly you're winning. Like, you're getting 4th place and better, and you're getting loot boxes playing Zen in deathmatch. So I think deathmatch would really help you understand Zen's limitations against people like Tracer and stuff like that. But another thing I want to point out here is, like, you don't need to be moving this much right now. Like, you don't want to stand still really ever, but you're moving too much. Right here, you see how there's the icon, you can discord this Bastion and shoot him from underneath this payload with very limited exposure to yourself. But like, you don't seem to want to shoot him until you're out in the open. You should, as Zen, you want to take advantage of every tiny kind of like angle that you can get that protects you but allows you to do a lot of damage, because then it gets you killed. You move up trying to do more damage and it gets you killed when it just wasn't necessary. You could have shot from underneath the payload.
Experience tranquility.
So Hanzo's shooting you up top, and the only reason why you survive is because the Reaper takes his attention. So there's an awareness thing. You get shot and you don't even realize what it's from. You miss every shot on a big, massive hog target.
30 seconds.
I require healing.
10 seconds.
We must see this through to the end.
Nerf this! Suiting up!
I mean, I don't know what you mean by terrible play, because I mean, it's last fight. You need to get out there and install the payload. If that blows, if you hide and spawn, and that explodes and kills everyone, you're dead. You as Zen don't make it anyway. You don't have Zen ult to get out there faster or survive it. So like, that Diva Bomb was just checkmate. Like, that puts you in a no-win situation. So it's not really terrible play. Now your Genji did survive, so maybe I would have hid, but still, like, it's like whatever. I mean, you lost the point, and then it's over. So that's the end of the video. So that's all I really have for you. This is not a great VOD. I don't know how you record your things. I don't know if you have a device that you use. Like I said, I've made a little channel where you can see all the different ways you can record. So Xbox, there's one right there. There's a video on how you can record things, but you know, I really don't want like these type of videos that only show half a game, and you have a lot of issues that aren't Overwatch issues, like your controller dying. So the only thing I can say is you need to aim better. So go into deathmatch as Zen and just play and play and play, because that will get you some of the knowledge. And when you do play in comp, try to improve the play of someone else, not by like telling them what to do, but as Zen, discording the things they're targeting and putting an orb on them. You know, basically, you know how Mercy's pocket like a Pharah or something? Be a pocket Zen and pocket one of your DPS. And that should help you. So I hope this helped. And, you know, if you get a really better VOD, I'd love to have it. So, good luck out there.